Hi there. If you're a newbie who is starting a business in the life coaching or in the make money side, and you've been wondering to yourself, hey man, what qualifies me? Am I good enough to go online, or am I good enough to start a business? What happens? What will prospects think of me? Or even worse, if a prospect has actually asked you, hey man, what are your qualifications? What are your credentials? Then today in this video, I'm going to unpack this for you. My name is Dr. Rajat Sinha, and I am a medical doctor turned sales coach. I have zero qualifications in actually sales or marketing, and in spite of that, I've been able to work with the best companies. In fact, I've worked with Silicon Valley without having any qualifications whatsoever, like an MBA or anything like that. And later, when I started my coaching business, I was able to have students who were much bigger than me in my industry, which is commission selling, insurance selling, or network marketing. And I've been able to coach them without ever having this problem. And I think I can unpack this for you. What exactly does it mean when people ask you for your qualification, or when you internally feel, hey man, maybe I'm not good enough, I need to get some outside qualification? Now, it's perfectly okay to get education, perfectly okay to get a bunch of certifications, but today if you see, the coaching industry and even the network marketing industry is become more like a puppy farm, which basically is people are just going for certification after certification. These certifications cost a lot of money, and at the end of the day is a need to fill that void or that underconfidence inside yourself, saying, hey man, I need to get certified so because I can then have some knowledge. And if you see, a lot of these coaches, a lot of these network marketers, insurance sellers are coming into the industry saying, hey, I am certified, and the only thing they have to say is, I am a certified so and so coach, I'm a certified NLP coach, I'm a certified life coach, I'm a certified make money coach, and that is why I'm here to coach you. And you will see that most of these things are going down. Prospects don't really listen to this stuff. It's become it's become a situation where nothing actually seems to solve the problem. So I want to just go very, very deep into it. I mean, I'm going to base this on Operation Sindoor. So, congratulations if you are an Indian, because we have just had a successful operation against the enemy state. And I'm just going to be sharing my 3 learnings from the Operation Sindoor and what happens, how does it impact your mindset when you go out into the market trying to help other people, whether as a coach or a network marketer, insurance seller, financial planner, something like that. And what are the things you need to have in mind? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to build up your frame, and then I want to teach you some tactics. The subject line is what really qualifies you to help other people. If you're trying to be in a leadership position, in a coaching position, if you're trying to build a network marketing team, insurance team, you're basically trying to build yourself as a leader. You're trying to build an organization, or you're trying to build a set of people that you can help, and people only obviously look at an authority to help them. And that is probably what is going through the back of your mind. I am not an authority yet. So today we are going to fix up your authority right here and right now. All right, so I have some points written down here. I'm going to go through each of these points over here. The first one, dismantle. Just like in Operation Sindoor, we were able to dismantle the prospects back end while they were trying to attack us with these drone swarms and things like that. We just dismantled their air bases from where they were attacking. So similarly over here, I want you to be in this mindset of dismantling certain questions that the prospect is going to ask. First of all, if you're going out into the marketplace, definitely just master the Mad Money script, so you're mentally fully set, you're fully built up in order to just take care of all kinds of scenarios and questions that may arise, so that you have the whole thing under control. In the Mad Money script, you keep the entire call, it's a 30-minute call, 40-minute call, 1 hour call, under control, and nothing ever happens unless you want it to happen or expect it to happen. Okay, so just practice that. And second thing is, you need to have the habit of dismantling certain questions that the prospect asks. A lot of people who are coming from a background of service, which means you may have been an employee earlier, you may come from an educated middle class family. Somebody like me, I come from an educated middle class family, and I've been an employee for most of my life. What happens is that we are used to giving interviews, and when people ask questions, we actually pat ourselves on the back, and our credibility is shown by the amount of good answers that we can give. In fact, to the extent where your self-worth may be attached very closely to how smart you are and how you have the answer to every single question that anybody asks. Okay, but in sales it doesn't work like that. In sales, the name of the game is you should be asking the questions, and you should be making sure that the prospect is giving you the answers. And if the prospect is asking you certain questions, you got to first question the question itself. You got to question the question itself. If somebody says, I want to know what are your credentials, I have already made another video on this on YouTube. You can just check it out. What are your credentials, or what is your qualification? The first thing is you should question the question. You should question the question. What is questioning the question? What qualifies you or what qualification you have has no bearing, zero bearing on the actual event of the sale or the eventuality of the sale, because nobody ever buys anything looking at somebody's qualifications. Okay, people go to a Coldplay concert. Have they asked for qualifications? Are they do they have degrees in music? No, people don't take buying decisions like that. People buy, let's say, paneer, something like a grocery item. Do they go and question the grocer, hey man, what is your qualification, or can you show me where you are getting the paneer or something like that? There's been a big scam on the paneer side where a lot of the paneer that is being sold in India is turning out to be counterfeit. Do we ever question these things? The answer is no. You get on a flight, do you question what pilot is going to be flying that day and what are their credentials? You go for surgery, do you question the doctor every single time, hey, can you show me your degrees or something like that? People don't make buying decisions by asking qualifications. It is just that you're sitting in front of them with your heart out open trying to help other people. You may be inviting some of this fire, some of this drone fire. So what you got to do is you got to dismantle the question. In your mind, you should know that the question itself is irrelevant. The question itself is irrelevant. Okay, now in step number 3, I'm going to show you how to be prepared for all these tactical scenarios. But most importantly, more important than being tactically aware is to be strategically superior. Okay, just like these drone fires are coming, okay, we dismantle the base from which this is coming. Okay, and you can even ask the prospect, if you have a good relationship going on, some high energy on the call, you can even ask them, hey man, how do you actually buy? Do you love paneer or something? Hey, what do? You go to the grocer and just look to see where the cow is tied and how are they making, how are they getting the milk? I mean, nobody does that. That's not the way people buy. Okay, so you can dismantle the question in the frame also while you're talking to them, but in your mind, you should be very clear that this is your qualification is not the thing that is preventing you from making the sale. Okay, and today I want from a mindset item for you to understand that regardless of how many certifications you get, your certifications are not the thing that are going to get you the sale. Very simple. Okay, till today I have 0 certifications or degrees or qualifications that qualifies to me to be a sales coach, but I'm a leading sales coach in India. Okay, especially in my market, and probably there is nobody better than me. Okay, but I have 0 qualifications. Very simple. It doesn't matter. Okay, now then let's go to the next item, point number 2, which is demoralize. Okay, now I have some notes written down here. See, the number 1 point is that credibility is not the problem when you're inside the sales frame, and the second thing is that even tactics are not the main item. You need to be on a moral high ground. When I say demoralize, I don't mean that you should demoralize the prospect or insult them or show them their place or something like that. Nothing like that. Not demoralize, demoralize. One of the big things that happened in Operation Sindoor was that we had the moral high ground. What does moral high ground mean? That the world media was with us, world opinion was with us, and even from an energy standpoint, and our energy was higher because we are fighting on the side of the right or righteousness. Okay, enemy stands no chance. Similarly, when you're going out and trying to help other people, remember, when you are doing the outreach, you may be finding these people either by going out into the street and doing cold contacting. You may be setting up some social media posts or something like that, like I'm making some YouTube videos, or you may be running some Facebook ads and getting these people. Whichever way of reaching out to people you choose, remember, it costs time and money and effort to reach out to people. It costs time and money and effort to reach out to people. If you are doing that by taking time, money, and effort to reach out to somebody who may need your help, then you automatically have the moral high ground. In fact, some people may even say, or even may think, or you may think that they are thinking, whatever it is, you may think that they might think that, hey, you're here to make a sale. Okay, but if you're doing something like I run Facebook ads, and I recommend everybody should run Facebook ads. If you're running Facebook ads, for example, okay, and Facebook ads cost money, by the time the prospect comes to meet me, who has spent money in the game to solve the prospect's problem? They have not spent any money yet. I have already spent money. So if I'm burning hard cash from my pocket to reach out to people, get my message across, give them my intention that I can help you and bring them into a room where I can talk to them, till that point, they have not spent any money, to be precise. So I automatically have the moral high ground. If you're not doing paid advertising, even if you're going out into the marketplace and looking for people, looking for weight loss prospects, looking for life coaching prospects, something like that, or make money prospects for your networking or insurance business. Till the time the prospect signs up, they haven't spent money, but you have spent probably time, money, and effort. Okay, automatically puts you on a moral high ground. Point number two, that's 2A and 2B. Point number 2B is that you have probably given up something in your life to be in this profession. Very important. Nobody grows up in their childhood and tells their parents, I dream of being an insurance seller, I dream of being a network marketer, I dream of being a coach. No. People dream of being a doctor, lawyer, chartered accountant, Air Force pilot, or something like that. People don't dream of becoming a network marketer, insurance seller, or a coach, or anything like that. Okay, so these professions are professions of default, which basically means that you have probably given up something in order to be in this profession. In my case, I gave up my medical profession to be in this profession. Okay, to be in network marketing, I gave up my medical profession, and then I had to give up my corporate consulting business to be an online coach. I've already given up two solid paying professions to be in this profession. Okay, at this point, it doesn't matter whether my intention is to sell my course or sell my service or get people into my network marketing or sell them an insurance, but it doesn't matter at this point. The sacrifice that I have already made to be here in this seat is already higher than any prospect. Any prospect. The point of the matter is that if they are seeing my ad and they are getting attracted by my message and they are coming to meet me in a webinar or a Zoom call, that automatically means that they have not yet sacrificed to the level that I have sacrificed. Similarly, you have given up something else that you could be doing in order to be in this business, network marketing, health coaching, whatever it is, financial planning, anything that you're doing, life coaching. You have already given up something else that you could be doing. Maybe you're a homemaker, housewife, and you're taking out time from your family and kids to be a life coach. See, you're giving up something to be in this position to help other people. You're already on moral high ground. So remember, nobody can question at this point what is your qualification, because your qualification is the sacrifices that you have made to be in this profession. This is not a profession of choice for anyone. It has zero college placement, 0% college placement. Okay, no college says, hey, I'm going to make you a successful network marketer, please come buy my MBA program or something like that. Okay, so these are not professions of choice. If you're here, then you're already on moral high ground. Let's go to the point number 3, which is the tactics. Engage. Now, if you see, tactically also we were superior in the war on every single front. So I'm going to show you the tacticals on which you're going to be tactically superior in addition to being morally superior. Okay, let's go to the Mad Money script over here. And like I said, I want you to be in a position where nothing happens in the sales call that doesn't happen with your intention or your wanting. Okay, when you start the sales call, the most important point, the touch point, is going to be your high energy opening. When you open the call with a high energy, you own the frame. Okay, please write this down. Own the frame. You own the frame by showing up with high energy and a very welcoming stance. If you are a person of high energy and you're welcoming to the other person, they will be drawn into your world. Okay, they are less likely to ask stupid questions. Okay, very, very important. Okay, just be high energy. The next thing is you're going to make an introduction. And what is an introduction? Is, I'd already shared this in my previous video also, that you are in charge of helping people lose weight. That's it. Don't think about filters in your mind. Oh, I only help people who don't have hormonal problems. I can only help people provided they do X, Y, and Z. It doesn't matter. You're the person who is in charge of helping people make money. You're the person who's in charge of helping people fix their life. You're the person who's in charge of helping people fix their health. Okay, so you are the person in charge, most important. So when you say your introduction, it should be something that says, hey man, this is what I do in my business, and you're in charge of this. When you ever come to meet me, I'll say, okay, I'm a leading person in India for helping commission sellers go online successfully with leads and sales. Why? When I say commission sellers go online with leads and sales, when it comes to commission selling, when it comes to going online, when it comes to leads, getting leads, and when it comes to getting sales, okay, I'm the person in charge. Very simple. There's no problem that you can have that I will not be responsible or accountable for. Very simple. Okay. So these 3 or 4 keywords, I own them. I am in charge. Simple. I say that. Okay. I am in charge. I am the person that you want to be talking to. That's it. That's the only introduction. How many certifications I have, how many great students I have, how much money I have made. Especially works in the make money segment, because you want to show off that I have made some money before you can help other people make some money. None of that stuff is relevant in the Mad Money script, which is why I highly recommend that you master it. Because if you think you have weaknesses because you don't have track record, you don't have credentials, you don't have confidence, none of that stuff matters in the Mad Money script. Okay, all right, so you're going to go with your introduction, 2-line introduction, and 2-line introduction will be what you are in charge of. Next, you're going to go through the whole question sequence. You're going to go through the validation, edification, and then before you start the actual selling process, the second half of the script, you're going to just talk about 1 minute about your backstory. 1 minute, the part of the pain that the prospect has, how you have felt it in your life, and how that has made you decide to be in this profession. Okay, and this comes right after edification. You tell the prospect, hey man, I truly validate how you feel. I think you're in the right by feeling this way, and I congratulate you and I edify you, or I respect you for still being on this journey, because I have seen people like you who have not got the confidence to carry on, but you're carrying on. I truly respect you. That's edification. Right after that, you're going to say, hey, I'll just quickly share 1 minute of my story. X, Y, and Z happened in my life. And since that time, I've decided that I want to be on this mission to help other people like me, because I'm on a mission to defeat this monster. Okay? In my case, I'm on this mission to defeat this monster called fear. Fear of not having money. And when you come to know that, okay, money can be had by doing something called sales, then fear of doing sales, fear of meeting strangers, fear of building a company, fear of taking risks. All of these things are the fears that keep middle class people down, educated middle class people down and out, under somebody else's boot. And I have made it my life's mission to beat this fear. Every single thing that you are facing in your life, every single struggle that you have seen, I have seen. Okay, and I have made it my mission to defeat this enemy. We are going to do it together. Okay, that's what I say. Okay, so that is the backstory. 1 line. You don't have to go into the entire Ramayana Mahabharata of it. No, 1 minute. 1 minute, more than enough. Okay, that's it. And then you swing straight into the decision taking. When do you want to take the decision? What is the vehicle we are going to use? If I would you, and then you go straight to the offer. Okay, this is the way this is structured. If somebody has the space or the time to ask you about your qualification, or if you are wondering that you are qualified or not, chances are that you have not mastered the script, or you have not understood your prospects. Only 2 reasons. Okay, there are 4 types of prospects that come to you from the internet. There are 4 varying types, and they speak very different languages. You should understand all these 4. And the next thing is the Mad Money script. How do you take them through this sequence and put that nail in the front door? Okay, that's how you do it. And once again, I'll just open this up to the 3 things. What qualifies you? Very simple. Dismantle the question is not even relevant. Second, demoralize. You are on moral high ground, because you are the one who's taken the decision to be in this business. Very simple. Number 3, engage, which is master the Mad Money script, and you're going to be able to never have this problem of doubting yourself again. Okay, let me know in the comments if this video was mind-blowing, and what are the points you loved about it. Let me know what other videos I can make for you. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye-bye.